and welcome to Modelled Ads. Thanks to Gareth over at Battlefront, we've had a chance to build their all-new plastic T-34 Tankovy Company box set. Battlefront's hard-grade plastic T-34 Tankovy Company box set contains 5 hulls, with each sprue having the option to build either the T-34 57, T-34 76 OBR 1942, T-34 85 OBR 1944 Mark III and OT-34 76 flamethrower, and comes in at £26 or US dollars 45, that's about £5.20 per tank. Hatches can be modelled open and closed, as the set also includes one metal tank commander sprue, as well as a triumphant return of the decal sheet and rare earth magnets. The rear of the box contains a colour chart to help you identify which parts make which variant, and there's a very clear step-by-step illustrated guide to assembly online, along with suggestions for further detailing. Parts are cleanly tooled with very little flash and virtually no mould lines, and it makes a pleasant change not to have to work on cleaning up the tracks and running gear, which are all nicely detailed. Thick sprue gates and hard plastic means that care has to be taken when separating the parts, and time allocated to carefully cleaning them up. There's no evidence of sink marks or other external blemishes, but the positioning of some of the sprue gates means that you may well end up with some irregularities around aspects of the turret, depending upon which option you build. As always, dry fitting is a must when building these kits, and a dedicated plastic glue like Plastic World helps speed up the gluing time, as well as filling any minor gaps. Parts fitted together well, and as someone who always gets their tracks the wrong way round, I appreciated the foolproof 1- and 2-point sockets indicating left and right, forward and back. Pimping my T-34 took me way off schedule, but a second more typical cleanup and build took me a careful 45 minutes. Talking of which, Battlefront are to be commended on including so many options within the kit, and I chose to model a late spring production T-34 85 OBR 44 variant with the ankled front mudguard and electronically detonated TDP smoke concealment system, which was also added to the tank's rear around this time. This was easily achieved by cutting up 2 of the external fuel tanks to represent the MDSH smoke canisters. Following James Brown's useful detailing article, I roughed up one of the front mud guards with a scalpel and some glue after snapping the relatively brittle plastic by accident with pliers. I added the cocktail stick unditching log wrapped in a stretched sprue wire, which also served for the aerial. Detailing is good and rendered in high relief, and this is particularly true of the rear upper hull, the front upper hull and turret when compared to, say, Battlefront's resin T-34. It would be nice to have seen some optional stowage included on the sprue, like jerry cans, tarps and personal equipment, but given the range of choice already available, this seems a little churlish. In terms of scale, Battlefront's T-34 is spot on, with the hull measuring 6.1 cm in length and 3 cm wide. Compatibility-wise, it comes as no surprise that Battlefront's plastic T-34 is almost an exact match for its resin and metal equivalent. Both are proportionately larger than the Plastic Soldier Company's T-34 85, which, it must be acknowledged, is slightly smaller than its historical counterpart. Overall, Battlefront's T-34 box set is a very good kit that enables you to assemble 5-dimensionally precise and historically accurate tanks with an excellent range of options and at a competitive price. Yes, they are more expensive than the nearest plastic competition, but this has to be balanced against the inclusion of turret magnets, 3 different crew types, decals and the option to build 4 different variants of the same vehicle. Comrades, there has never been a better time to buy a T-34. Highly recommended.